Hello All Blacks fans. Former All Black Jeff Wilson believes Blues breakout star Mark Telea is an obvious selection in New Zealand's first 15 for the World Cup, but who occupies the other is massively up for debate. If you don't want to miss this and other news, subscribe to the channel now so that YouTube continues to send you the news that I bring you daily about the All Blacks. Now let's get the news. Reece, 26, sustained the injury in his side's win over the Blues at Auckland earlier this month and consequently missed last week's win over the Brumbies at Christchurch. This is a guy who started a number of key test matches for the All Blacks. He understands the pressure and the environment, so it's bitterly disappointing for the All Blacks. Wilson says Telea's been impressive for the Blues so far this season and deserves his own spot. "I've already got him in, there's no doubt about him. I think he's an absolute given," he told NewsHub. Telea's numbers back it up: 583 meters carried, 31 defenders beaten, 8 clean breaks and 4 tries, but Wilson concedes there isn't an obvious solution for who partners Telea. What they're looking for is not necessarily a replacement, but someone who can do a similar job, without the benefit or experience, he notes. "For me, what it tells us is whether or not Super Rugby form, and a young player can put up their hand and say, you know what, I'm not going to be experienced like the player you've just lost, but I'll bring energy. You'll have confidence in me on both sides of the ball. It's not just the attacking we need to be aware of." Wilson says there's a lack of experience on the outside channels, which he believes puts pressure on other players to perform. "The moment we moved Reiko Ione into center, that took one of our premier outside backs out of the game," he explains. "We need to see a lot more consistency from Caleb Clark. We need to see what we've seen from Lester Fainga'anuku over the last couple of weeks over the next few weeks. Then, all of a sudden, we have to look at our options. Emini Narawa, big powerful skill set, really strong. Etienne Nanaisaturo as well. We shouldn't forget Sean Stevenson, and whether or not we see the skill set at fullback slot nicely onto the wing. Let's not forget about Will Jordan. Not even half a dozen rounds into the Super Rugby season, there's already plenty for Coach Ian Foster to ponder. Do you think Mark Telea could replace the injured Sevu Reece? Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any All Blacks news. Leave your comment below. Your opinion is very important for All Blacks. I'll be back soon with more news.